Hey everybody, Jackie here from the Y. I hope everyone's doing well with their social distancing, but we want to do our part and help post some videos. So today I'm going to show you some functional balance work that you can do from home. This can be anyone from littles to our active older adults. So grab everyone in your household and join me, and we'll get started. Okay, so we need to warm up first. So we're going to start our nice and easy warm up with a good march in place. I have some music going on in the background. Feel free to get your favorite songs playing. It tends to make things go a little bit faster and funner. Alright, so let's get stationary here and do some calf raises. Warm up the ankles. As you can see, I have two chairs here. I might not need them, but they're there just for your to steady yourself. So if you ever feel unsteady doing some of the exercises, this is here to hold on to. Or to correct yourself if you have that fear of falling. So up on your heels and lower. Alright, so back to a march. But this time we're going to lift the knees a little bit higher. So try and get the core engaged. We'll lift the knees to about tabletop. So from here we're going to do the knee lift. But we're going to get the hips nice and happy. So lift the knee and rotate around. Up and around. So really get that foot up and off the ground. Alright, back to the ground. Let's do some more calf raises. Up on the toes. Lift the heels off the ground. Now let's do some butt kicks. Bring those heels to the tush. Pull the toes towards the shin. Get all the muscles in the lower body. We're ready to do some work. Alright, so we're going to take this march wide and then in. So be mindful to really pick up your foot when we're stepping. So imagine something on the floor, you're stepping out, you're stepping in. So really start to feel the hips warming up now. Very important when we're talking about balance. Alright, so from here, stationary again, and we're going to start just with some pulses. Nice and easy. Lower the seat, lift, lower the seat, lift. Okay. So from here, we're just going to add some arm swings. Gradually getting the arms to the sky. That full body ready. Down, up, down. One more here. Then from the top, big circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, just a few more things here. Let's rotate the spine a little bit. Make sure we're nice and ready. Good. And then a few overhead. Reach and tap. Reach. Feel a nice good stretch down the side of the body. Alright, let's do one more on each. Reach, reach. Okay. So, we're going to start a little bit stationary, working on our squats, more in a functional way where we're going to get some balance work. So, feet under the hips. If you have bad knees, bad back, you can go a little bit wider. You can turn the toes out. So find your level. We're going to start with just that nice and easy pulse. Up and down. So when we're doing squats, all the weight is shooting through your tailbone. The weight is on your heels, and you're going to be able to wiggle your toes. You want to keep the knees behind the toes. Injury prevention. Okay, so from here we're going to add on go to your seat. This time when you stand, we're going up to our toes. Down to our seat, up to our toes. Show you side knees here. Down to your seat, up to your toes. So today is about balance. It's not about how fast we can get them done. Control up, control the movement down. It doesn't matter how many we do, it's about controlling the motion, not letting gravity win. So up, slowly lower, sit. Good, let's do 2 more. Up to the toes, control and lower. 1 more, and lower. Sorry, I'm kind of skipping there. Okay, we're gonna add on to that movement. Squat toes, squat toes, and this time we're gonna reach overhead. It's gonna make it a little bit difficult. Sit, toes, reach, and come on down. Up to the toes, add an overhead reach. So from the side, sit in your chair, find your toes, extend the arms. Find your seat, to your toes, extend the arms. Okay? Again, control each motion. Slow and controlled. So don't let yourself come down to the earth as fast as you can. Control the motion. 2 more. Sit. And reach. 1 more. Sit. And reach. And come on down. So, we're going to take that into a stationary hold. So let's start with our feet kind of narrow base together. I'm going to step back a little bit. So we're going to find ourselves up on our toes. We're going to add the overhead arm. You can stay here if you feel like you're getting pushed enough. Or what we're going to do is add an upward gaze. So look towards those fingers. And hold. All that wobbling in our joints, that's what we want. That's our brain communicating with our muscles and our joints. This is how we get better. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're going to add on to that what I call a balance beam stand. So your balance beam can be directly one in front. If you need a wider balance beam, perfectly fine. You're just going to find what level works for you. So again, from here, up on your toes. This might be where you stay, and that's fine. Or you can add arms overhead. Again, stay here. Or you can add the gaze. So you're looking up towards the fingers. Keep that going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So, gotta keep it even. So switch that front foot with the back foot. So we're just switching whatever front foot was in front with the one behind. Okay? Same thing, we got about a 20-second hold. So again, you can stay here without the heel lift. Join me with the heel lift if you wish. Okay? Again, stay here or add overhead reach. And stay here or gaze up towards the sky. Keep breathing. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. I don't know about you, but making sure I got my calves and my ankles. So go ahead and roll that ankle back and forth. Feels a little good to release it. The other one, back and forth, round and around. Good. All right, so next movement we're gonna go into is what I call an ab march. In balance, we're not just marching to march, we're almost doing a single-legged crunch every time we lift that knee. Not about speed, not about repetition. Everything in balance is control the movement. So every time we lift that knee, push that belly button towards your spine and give your hips a little roll. So lift the knee, feel the hips roll back, feel the belly button pull to your spine. So you should feel a little crunch. Feel the core activate every time you lift that knee. Good job. Do a few more on each side. Lift, crunch, lift, crunch. One more on each. Lift, crunch. All right, back to the earth. Here's where we get some balance. We're gonna do single-legged ab march. So this leg, lift and lower. So you can't really tell, but my foot's hovering. It's not touching the earth. We're lifting or lowering. If you need to touch down in between, feel free to touch down. Otherwise, you're just gonna hover that heel. Lift, crunch, lower. Lift, crunch, and lower. So you find your level. We want all the weight to be on this leg. So again, touch down if you need to, or hover. So we're all on this leg. Let's do two more. Lift, crunch, don't forget about the core. Belly to spine, and lower. Good. So switch. Other leg. So bear the weight on this side. We're gonna lift and lower. Hold the belly in, lift the knee, lower. Again, these ones I'm just hovering the foot, I'm not shifting the weight. When you find your level, you might need to tap down just to get your balance again. And lower. So in a lot of these movements, we're asking the hips to do a lot. Woo. That's why I always cue to engage the core, because every time we walk, step, move, hop, jump, we want our tummies to engage. All plays a role in balance. Down, let's do two more. Lift, crunch, lower, lift, crunch, lower. All right, so last part in this series is a stationary hold. The one we're gonna do is we're gonna hold that march at tabletop. So imagine a cup of soup, balancing on your leg here. We don't want that soup to spill. So try and keep that knee at tabletop. Fingertips to the earth, and you're squeezing your shoulder blades in the back. So we're gonna hang out here for about 20 more seconds. Keep breathing. Sometimes it helps to find a spot on the floor or the wall. Four, three, two, and lower. I'm gonna fix my screen here. It's kind of slow at me. Okay, now we just have to do the other side. So lift till we get a good tabletop. Balance that cup of soup. Fingertips to the earth. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Roll the hips. Hold the belly in. Keep breathing. Ten more seconds. And slowly lower. All right. Next movement here. We're gonna do what we call a modified jack. So we don't want a jumping jack, but we're gonna insert the motion in what I call a modified jack. So you're gonna start out nice and big, together, to the other side nice and big, and together. So we're just adding a lateral movement here. You might start feeling this next round more in your hips, outside of your hips, the glutes. Just getting them ready here. Nice and big, back together, nice and big, back together. Awesome job. Okay, one more on the other side. All right, so single leg movement we got here is just lateral leg lift, okay? Same as the front knee one, we're not touching down, all the weight's on this leg. Lift, lower, lift, lower. You can touch down in between if you need to steady yourself, or you can just hover that foot. And if this one's too hard for either of those, you're just gonna slide your foot out, slide it back in. Slide your foot out, slide it back in. So, find your level. Good. Let's do 3 more. Out, in. This leg should be moving and grooving. Trying to keep it steady. Last one. Back in. Okay. Transfer the weight to the other leg. So root yourself to the earth. This leg out and in. So first level again, you can just slide your foot out, slide it back in. Or you can join me with the leg lift and just touch down in between. Right? Or lift, hover that foot so we're not touching the earth. So again, you find your level. This chair here is for you. Fingertips if you need a little help. Let's try 3 more. 2, good, and 1. So if you're like I am, your hips are starting to talk to you now. You start feeling the work there. So, stationary hold with this movement is what I call a star pose. This is the one we're gonna hold for 20 to 30 seconds. So all the weight is on one leg. Have this chair here if you need to. So, the idea is to make yourself into a star or a big X, and we're holding that. So modifications are keep that toe to the earth, or lift the toe and have this chair here to help steady you. Or you can join me in holding the star. Keep the belly button pulled in. So even though we're not doing a crunch, core should be active. We should be pulling those shoulder blades in the back, squeezing together. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Good work. Shake it out. Always feels good. Switch to the other side. So again, keep that toe to the earth, but we really want to reach, arms out, and squeeze that back together. So we should really be squeezing. If you're ready to lift, lift, or this chair is here to help steady you. But we're holding this pose. Right, keep that belly pulled in. So think of your belly button pushing back towards your spine. Keep it nice and tight. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Almost done here, guys. We're going to do one more round. So this movement we're starting with, go ahead and have your feet split. So one in the front, one in the back. We're going to do what we call a rocking horse in aqua. So we're kicking your butt in the back, lifting your knee in the front. Kick to the back, lift to the front. Kick to the back. Kicking your tushy, lift the front. Kick the tushy, lift the front. You got the idea. So thanks to that previous round, I don't know about you, but my hips are starting to talk to me here, which is a good thing. Kick, So lean back and lift the front, forward and kick the tailbone. Lift, kick, lift, kick. Good. Kick, lift. All right. One more each way. Lift, kick. Okay, so stationary movement here. We're going to do a single leg butt kick. So, all the weight on one leg. We're going to take the heel to the butt, back to the earth. So heel to butt, back to earth. Again, not about speed, about control. So I'm hovering the foot as I lower. But you can definitely touch down if you need to. But you really want to lift the heel and feel this hamstring. Get nice and tight. Pull your toes towards your shin. Keep that going, same leg. Woo! Toe lifted, heel to butt. Toe lifted. Get that heel to your tushy and all the weight's on this leg. Okay, let's do 2 more. All right, transfer that weight. So switch, this leg is planted with the earth. Woo! Not a good one to start. Heel to butt, and then hover the heel. So keep those toes up, pull towards the shin. Heel to butt, toe to shin. Good work. So again, slow, control. Always keep the tummy in tight. Keep our hips rolled back. Everything plays a role in balance. Okay, let's try 2 more. Heel to butt, back out, back up, back out. Woo, good work. Okay, last one here, our stationary hold, what I call superhero. So, find your leg you're gonna start with. If you're concerned about your balance, you're gonna keep this toe tucked down in the back, like your tripod, and we're gonna fly superhero. So, keep that toe down. If you want to push yourself, we're going to lift that back heel, okay? So this is what we're going to hold for about 20 seconds. Find your level. If you want to lift but still feel unsteady, that's what this chair is here for. So hold. Keep breathing. 10, keep those shoulder blades pushing. And up. Again. Video's starting to sleep on me. Okay. Sorry about that. Now we just gotta do the other leg. So find your balance in the other leg. Heel down if you need to. Chairs here if you need it. Find your flying superhero. Give you another angle. And hold. Same concept. Try and keep that belly pulled in nice and tight. Pinch those shoulder blades together. Everything's working. 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on out. Awesome job, guys. So that is it for the work. Wouldn't leave you without a good stretch though, right? So let's start, step back a little bit, with just a really big overhead reach or rubber band stretch. Try and get those fingers to the ceiling. Nice and tall. Good, and now we're gonna do a forward bend. So just gently let the fingertips fall to the earth. You can have a soft bend in your knees. Just let your weight hang for a couple big breaths. All right, slowly rolling up. Shoulder rolls. Ooh, get that heart rate there. Good. So back to the top here. Can't really see, I'm out of camera. Grab your wrist, and you're gonna reach overhead. So a nice good stretch down the side of the body. Keep breathing. Come on up with me. Grab the other wrist. Reach. All right, so if you're able to, grab your shoelaces. Chair can be here to help steady you too. Shoelaces, heel to butt. Get a good calf, not a calf, quad stretch. Okay, switch. Grab the other shoelaces. All right, slowly out. So we're gonna go heel to the earth. This leg's gonna be straight. Hold the toes towards the shin, and you're just gonna push your tailbone back. So we want to feel a good stretch down the back side of this leg. Heel out, weight to the back. Come on up, switch. Heel to the earth, toes to the shin, and sink on back. A good stretch, and that back side. All right, so that was about 30 minutes. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully I got your day going a little bit better than maybe it was. And check back in for some more good workouts. Take care, everyone.